already set up this page right here. What I did was I put my position as power forward, handed right, and jersey number 14. Power forward's the only thing that's required. The rest of them are your choice. Let's continue. For this one right here, I usually would pick this one just because it gives you pretty good shot selection and alright defense. But I think we're gonna have to pick the defensive and rebound finishing. I think it's up here. This one right here. We're gonna pick this one just because it gives you amazing finishing and your defense you can max it out on anything. So honestly, this is the one that I'm gonna be picking. You could pick this one. It still gives you great driving dunk, steady dunk, and close shot, but it doesn't do too much for your steals and like lateral quickness and those things that you're gonna need really, and especially like your 3-point shot only gives you a 52 and a 62 mid-range shot. So usually I pick this one to go with it. It just gives me such good finishing around the same rebounding defense. So we're gonna be picking this one. For this pie chart, we're gonna be picking the agility and strength one because your vertical you don't really need a vert that much. So it's gonna be this one right here. So what we're gonna do for this one is we're gonna want to make our finishing one of our Hall of Fame badges. So we're gonna max out our close shot, max out our driving layup, max out our driving dunk. We're gonna, if we have enough at the end, we'll put someone standing dunk, but we're gonna put the rest on post hook. Our mid-range shot we're gonna need 3-point shot and post fade. Next for this one, we're gonna skip playmaking for now. Interior defense we're gonna put that up, and perimeter defense we're gonna put that up. Lateral quickness, steal, block, offensive rebound, and defensive rebound. So we can only do this right now. I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna put these down to make these both 50s, just because I mean you're not really. I mean you can play if you can lock them down, good. You're not really gonna need this too much. All you have to do is play good defense. This is just like an extra booster, I guess you could call it. And then we're gonna put the rest, our last 20, on. You can actually for this one you can choose if you want to do post moves just because you're a power forward. I'm gonna put them on post moves. Usually I would put them on standing dunk, but I can already get 30 finishing badges, so I'll put them on one of my badges that can help me with dunks, like let's say contact finisher or something like that. That will help a lot. So we're gonna leave it as what it is for right now. I'm good for that. This doesn't really matter. I recommend either using compact or define. I'm gonna use define for this one. For your height, we're gonna make him yeah 6'10", just because it boosts up our it takes down our driving dunk, takes down our driving layup, but it helps out with your blocks, interior defense, and your post moves. So overall, it's good to be around this height. You could choose to be 6'9" and just leave it at what it is. It's only an inch, but it does make a difference for when you get those rebounds. For your weight, we're gonna put him down a little bit, just so that he can have that boost of speed. We're gonna make him around I think it's 205, just so you can get that boost on lateral quickness, driving dunk, and driving layup. For your wingspan, we're going to want to make that max just because, I mean, you're shooting, you're not really going to be, you're more of a finishing player. So for your takeover, I would not recommend getting this one. It's just because you're going to, unless you are the big man in your squad, I would not recommend getting this. I would recommend getting the slasher or the glass cleaner. I'm going to go with the glass cleaner. Start of my career. you've done the intro already, I recommend skipping it. There's not really much to it. I mean, you should play in high school for a little while. For your agent, I would choose Harper Dell just because I mean, you get more VC for it. The fans you get a little bit more, and your relationships are so much better. I mean, just look at it. You get so much more for it. So, I'm not going to be putting anything up for my progression, but I'm going to show you guys what to do once you get it. For your progression, you're going to want to put your close shot up to max 95. That's going to help so much. Driving layup, you're also going to want to put up. And driving dunk, you're going to want to put up. Post hook, I only put there just because I wanted to get those extra badges. As you can see, we're already a 73 overall. We're going to want to put up our mid-range. Later, if you have more to go, you can put up your three-point shot. I'm not going to do that now. We're going to want to put up our post moves, defense and offensive rebound. Our block, for sure, you're going to need this all the time. You're going to be blocking a ton of stuff. And lastly, we'll do our lateral quickness. So this is what your overall 85 overall should be. Once you get more attribute upgrades, yes, you can put them on probably. I'd recommend steal, maxing out your lateral quickness, and post hook. But other than that, you're not really gonna need too much. This should be the best build for power forward if you're wanting to be a finishing power forward. If you're trying to make like a big man power forward, I would do the pie chart as in the rebounding, defensive and rebounding and finishing pie chart, not just finishing. But if you're trying to make this kind of build, this is the best way to go for it. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Hope leave a like and share.